I'm sitting on my bed and I'm just typing away, right? I'm like answering some emails, and I look to my right and I see like this little figure, and I'm like, whatever, right? And I look again, it's a freaking scorpion. So I jump out of bed, I scream like a girl, and then I get my freaking phone out and I start recording, and I'm like, there's a scorpion in my room, there's a scorpion in my room.
Oh my God! No! Oh my God!
What's up, guys? My name's Elias.
Okay, bet.
Okay.
Are you, and he's gonna be our host today.
I'm hosting today.
You're taking my spot?
Oh, geez.
I'm taking your spot today, Muba, because
I wouldn't want it to be anybody else.
oh,
but
thanks,
Oh,
man.
man, that's so.
I said the
so
same thing to Ken
sweet.
last time, though.
Damn.
His allegiance changes.
Let's go around the horn then, I guess. Mo, right?
Yes, it's Mo. Hi, guys. I'm Mo.
Tell us an interesting fact about yourself.
An interesting fact about myself.
Yeah.
She never responds to text messages for work.
And yet I still get shit done most of the time.
Okay, she does.
90% of the time. I've lived everywhere between northern Los Angeles in the valley to about southern
You're a
San
valley
Diego.
girl.
So I've been
is a valley
everywhere
Valley
between in
girl.
SoCal.
That's what's up. Well, welcome to Break the Ice.
Thank you. I love to
Good
be
to have
here.
you.
Thank
I've
you.
heard so much about you through Ken. He's like, Mo this, Mo that. I'm like, who the fuck is Mo?
All good things.
Yeah, 60% of the time.
Let's raise that up to 90.
I mean, let's be honest, it's like 10%.
It's the same. It's the same response rate that you give me.
Oh, okay. So the reciprocal, I get you.
It depends on the day.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I will say though, she is really good at her job. I asked her to find me a petting zoo to set up in my apartment, and she got that done in literally a week.
A petting zoo at your apartment?
Inside your
I need
apartment.
to know about this a little bit later.
Could you? We'll talk more about that. We'll talk more about that. Okay, bet.
So I just hope it's nothing weird.
Is it like lizards and shit, or is it something else?
No, let's not go back to the lizard.
We're not gonna
Talk
do
about
that.
the lizard people.
The whole conversation.
Now I have to ask questions. 'Cause, like, I need to know.
Naturally,
It's not like any like animal like stuff, right?
like animals.
Like animalistic.
Are you interested? Wait, hold on. Why are you asking?
What's happening
What do
here?
they call those people?
Bestiality.
Goddamn,
Ken, you know what? I want to pull up your search history on here. That's why he has a mouse.
He's in control of it to make sure no one does that. You know me, 20 bullets.
Oh, that's funny.
I love mice. All right. I love your suit, man. I love the whole getup.
Oh,
Welcome.
thank you.
This is
Appreciate
really
it.
nice.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. My name is Leonidas, and an interesting fact about myself, which I guess could be apparent, is I always only wear suits. Literally in my wardrobe.
Wait, for
Okay,
real?
so
He
I
only
was
wears
wondering
suits.
about that actually, because I saw him in the story yesterday, and I was like, "Wait a minute, they're in a
1:30
freaking
a.m. in the
haunted
morning.
house. It's pitch dark. Everybody's in like t-shirts and jeans or shorts, and I had to look at the story again because I was like, this guy's wearing a suit. Like what? And so now it makes sense.
Wait, there's more. The other day he showed, I asked everyone, I was like, hey guys, bring 2 changes of clothes, right?
Yeah.
Because I was like, because we might get wet. He shows up in a suit, and we're all like, why are you in a suit? And he goes, don't worry, I brought an extra pair of clothes to change into. He pulls out another suit.
No way, dude. No way. What started this whole like suit craze for you? Like, what was it?
Honestly, I guess it may sound like a little silly and stuff, but my dad raised me to be a gentleman, and I've always seen him not necessarily wear a suit, but always wear like a dress shirt and pants.
Yeah.
And growing up with him and understanding, to open a door for a woman, to all that kind of charismatic stuff just related to me. And also, too, I started to just want to wear more suits. And also, too, I before wanted to become a detective. So detectives wear suits and stuff all the time. And the crime shows I would watch. So I just naturally just started to dress up to start always having to wear suits wherever I go.
Wait, did your dad also wear suits?
No, he didn't actually always wear suits. But when he did, that's why I learned.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, that's why I learned to myself.
He goes,
I like
his
that.
dad is also like,
His own
even his dad's like, why are you always wearing suits, son?
Yeah, I'm like, you're the inspiration, Dan. That's fine.
If anybody could pull it off, it's you though.
Yeah,
And I like that it's not just like a plain suit. You know what I mean? Like it's sending a message.
Yeah, I have a little reindeer. If you could see my little reindeer here.
That's
See, little reindeer.
That's fucking
nice.
adorable.
Is your employer Santa Claus?
That's not to be said. You
Oh,
know?
wait, that's that.
Hush,
Okay,
hush,
it's
but-
classified.
Classified, yeah.
He works at the North Pole.
You know what
Make sure you guys behave, okay? I know someone that'll give you guys stuff, Christmas stuff.
He's gonna give me calls next year. I'm on the naughty list.
You've been on the naughty list.
Oh shit!
What's happening behind the scenes?
What you mean, sir?
It's melted, bro.
It's been melted. Oh
That being
shit!
said, Ken. Everybody
thank
knows
you.
Ken. Everybody loves Ken. Ken Duchamp. What's up, bro?
What's up, you guys? My name is Ken. Ken's Camera Roll on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, everything.
Follow this guy.
Primarily make videos with me and my group of friends. Well, actually, everyone who's here, actually. So you all my videos. Everyone here's my videos.
That's facts.
And yeah, so I'm happy to be here. Let's have a good time, guys.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Well, tell me a little bit. Like we touched on you guys going on this adventure yesterday. Like today's topic is basically talking about horror stories with traveling or hotel horror stories, just something weird that's happened as you like, whether you guys look for that shit or if it just randomly happens. In your case, you looked for it.
Isn't it kind of bizarre? It's like so coincidental because we were actually filming for Elias's channel yesterday. So we were filming for Elias's channel, and so it's so coincidental that was the topic for today.
Yeah.
And last night we ended up
That
going
worked
to
out.
That's insane because this has been
Wait.
the topic that like we had in the books,
Well, he has a whole series.
and
where
they had. No
Wait, you
idea.
have a series of like haunted stuff.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I'm gonna go into like different haunted places, and actually to your question you're gonna ask too, like I literally did a whole video about it. Like this is the most
No way.
weirdest fucking thing I've ever.
Okay, so what's your
experienced.
channel? Tell the people.
So the channel is It's Elias. It's ALIES because people.
Yo, follow this guy, man.
Yeah. Thank you. But,
If you like some paranormal shit, go for that.
well, the thing is, like
beyond
so, like I like to believe in the paranormal, but I don't believe in the paranormal because I've never experienced anything.
Wait, so you like to believe in it, but you don't believe in it?
But I don't
Can you
believe in it.
elaborate?
Like, so I'm the type of the person that I need to, if I'm gonna believe in something, I need to like see it with my own eyes.
So you gotta see it.
So you
Okay.
do it by
Yeah.
seeing,
So,
not
Wait,
do it by
but
faith.
like, what if you saw it through a camera? Like if you caught something on the camera, then what?
Maybe like if I'm while I'm editing,
okay.
I'm like,
Maybe.
oh shit, like look
Have
at
you
that.
ever had anything happen to you? Like, have you ever been like touched by a ghost or anything like that?
I have.
You had to say it like that.
I can answer that.
I
know the answer.
You would love to get touched by a ghost. You're gonna go baddie.
Please touch this man.
The answer to that is no. That's the reason why he's searching.
Literally, I was just like, I want to be touched by a ghost. I feel it's out of this world.
Yeah, no, literally, it's an out of body experience.
Literally.
It's a definitely out of body experience.
That's how I want to experience it. That's how I experience it. But yeah, so I haven't experienced anything like crazy paranormal yet for me to like fully believe in it. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm gonna go to all these different places and
So you're trying to find something.
trying to find a ghost baddie.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Ghost
you
baddie.
You have a problem with baddies. You're
Yeah,
allergic to
yeah.
baddies.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Still the case?
Could you elaborate? What do you mean?
So
ghost baddie.
it's just like there's so many baddies in this world. Like I just love baddies, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So what defines a baddie for
Yeah.
the people that don't know what a baddie is?
So a baddie is any female above the age 23. You're a baddie.
why?
Wait. Above the
Above
23, meaning like
There's like
anywhere
a 5-year
after
gap that
23.
you're leaving on the table.
that's it.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
What's your search history?
Why 23 out of all the numbers?
I just feel like I vibe because the age I'm at right now. Like I just vibe
Yeah.
more with 23-year-olds.
Gotcha.
Like,
So anything
so-
younger?
Wait,
than
hold
that
on.
would be out of
But you
line.
said above 23.
65.
Yeah. So I was.
Oh yeah,
elaborate.
they're baddies. I love them. You know.
Okay.
So 23 to
She
like
a
40,
baddie.
basically.
Is she a
is, like,
baddie?
the range.
Can I say I also have like a problem with sugar mamas?
That is true.
They're like my guilty pleasures.
He
you
just
know?
got a new car. I'm pretty sure it was funded by a couple
Thank
sugar
you, thank you.
mamas.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was
Shout out.
wondering about that.
Shout out to the sugar mama.
Shout out to Cruise and Auto Group.
You want to quiz on the podcast?
Where you didn't go.
I was gonna say shout out to Mandy Love 93 from
Shout out,
AshleyMadison.com.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, is that a real person?
and just for,
She's too young, 93.
Oh, 93, that's right.
He needs older.
Yeah, she's not 20.
just for any potential sugar mamas out there, I'm always looking for more.
I mean, look at him, fucking Riz on the table right now.
Yeah, you know.
With gold frame glasses, killing it, man. right
Thank
now,
you, man. Yeah, thank you.
Hit him up.
So tell us, Elias, have you had any like horror stories about like traveling? I know like you're still searching for some weird stuff to happen.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You ever go
Well-
to like a hotel room and it's just like, what the?
So my first video was actually at the Strat in Las Vegas.
The Strat?
The Strat,
Oh.
the Stratosphere, the hotel.
Oh, Stratosphere. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So me and my friend went to go stay there to investigate the paranormal, but like, so we were checked in. I got the room and everything. We were going in, literally walking in. The mattresses were flipped, sheets were in like corners everywhere. And, like as soon as all the lights were on, like everything was on, and like
Wait, you guys walked into?
we
the
walked
room?
into it. Like literally, it's on camera. Like people think it's kind of fake, but like literally, bro, like that was our honest.
Like
reaction.
housekeeping didn't clean it or what?
Oh,
I
they
don't-
claim
like-
they did. They claim they cleaned
Dude, it's
it.
like the mattress. I have a picture. Let me show you guys a picture of it. But like literally, the mattress were just flipped over. Like the sheets.
So it
were
was like a
there.
crime scene, basically.
That's what it felt like. to
without
be
the
honest.
blood, though.
Wait, did
I
you
mean-
guys
Oh,
tell them
okay,
that
okay.
desk?
Yeah, yeah. So then like I stood in there for a second. Like there was a pile of sheets that low key kind of looked like there could have been a body in there. You know?
Oh,
And so like I just like so I threw a remote at it to like try to check it. But like
you think it was gonna move?
I don't know. You know?
man.
And then my housekeeping.
Oh, my bad. Like,
I had to check it.
You know?
But yeah, and then
Damn.
but people think it's fake, but like nah, that was like actually genuinely
That's
real.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
You'll
so
have to
crazy.
send me a picture of that so that I can display it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then but yeah, they gave us a new room after that, obviously.
Oh yeah.
And so what happened in the new room?
was there a body
The new
in there?
room was fine. No, no.
You didn't
No
catch
body.
Any, you didn't catch any bodies in that new room?
No, no, it was body free.
Did you catch any baddies in that near?
You know, I tried to talk to some ghost baddies, but
It didn't work out.
they weren't feeling me, you know. Yeah.
I mean, watch out for those ghost bags because if it's like the exorcism, man, you be careful with that.
Yeah, yeah.
You sound like you're speaking from experience. Like, tell us. about
No,
tell us
not
about some
experience, but just seeing the show. I mean, that's the girl looks like she could haunt your dreams and haunt your body in different ways.
Whoa.
If you know what I mean.
Don't get Elias
you-
excited. Don't get him excited now.
he said, haunt your dreams, haunt your body. God damn. Okay.
Have you experienced some sort of haunting of that sort?
Honestly, haunting wise, I would say the only place really was in Greece. And in Greece, when I was younger, when we went for the first time to my dad's parents' house that they have over there in the village,
Yeah.
I could have swore, it was just me, my sister, my older sister, my younger sister, and my brother. And it was just only us four there in the room. And for whatever reason, maybe it's just, a different country, the electrical system, we don't know, but we were all talking, just having a good time, eating food, just all of us. And then the adults were, being adults in somewhere else of the house, I don't know where. But anyways, and all of a sudden the lights turn off. And we're all in the middle, and the only light switches are on the door, which is like 15 feet away from us. So we're like, why did the lights turn off? And then as my older brother gets up to turn it back on, it just turns back on. And I see him in the middle, not even at the light yet. So and it's not like he ran and came back. And I was like, but never ever spoke about it again. And that's why I was like, maybe it's just the electrical system, it's in the village, I don't know. But
Dude, that's creepy. That's so creepy.
yeah, so that's the only really thing, but I was like, man.
That's the only thing you've ever experienced.
Honestly, yeah, that's the only real thing I've ever experienced. I've heard a lot of things from other people, but my first hand, yeah, that's really the only thing though. So, yeah.
Dang. Well, Mo, you've traveled a lot. Like, what's a horror story that you got to share?
Actually, funny enough, when I took a visit to the Queen Mary, the hotel.
I want to hit that.
Yeah.
My
yes,
boy Elias
I'm
did a
so
video
down.
on that.
I want to
It's creepy.
Really?
They have these tours. They had a set of 2 tours. One was like more theatrical for shits and giggles, just like a scare tactic. But the other one was more informational and historical, where they take you to certain spots inside the hotel. And one especially was the boiler room, which is, of course, there was.
my God.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and like you walk around this entire hotel, and you already get like this gut
creepy
feeling
yeah.
that you don't get a good feeling when you get in there, and then like especially going down there, like you just get knots in your stomach.
Oh my God.
And like even in a group setting, you just like, I don't know, my heart really sank down to my stomach. It was such a weird feeling. But there was a point when the tour guide, they were taking us back up the stairs to go back to the hotel. But my sister and I, we kind of like, we were just being girls and like looking around and being do-do-do-do-do. But that we lost track of the group. So for like a solid like 10 minutes, we were in the boiler room kind of by ourselves.
By
Like,
yourselves? Are you serious?
yeah, because they didn't notice that we were separated
my
from
God.
the group. But literally just being in there, and like that boiler room isn't operable, nothing works there, but you still hear the inner
Things
workings.
moving.
Yeah, you
Oh
just
no.
just the gut feeling you get, like, yeah. So we went from there. Eventually the tour guide came back to grab us. So sorry that happened. And throughout the tour, they also take you to the pool, which is all emptied out. And they tell you, oh, go ahead, take pictures, see if you can capture anything. There was a point, I hope I can find the photo, but there was a point when I did take a photo, and it was like all blocked off, and it's across the way to the pool in the other corner. And like I took a photo, and there was like an outlining of a little girl. Like you can see her hair, you can see her little
Do
white
not
dress.
tell me that. That's
Damn.
And I shit you not, like that's the one place I believe in ghosts because of that place. Like I had that belief before I went there, but after going there, like that, the feelings I got, what I experienced, like that was just confirmation that there's other spirits out there.
I have a few friends who went to I believe there's like the most haunted room. I don't know what the number is, but in Queen Mary, and they like did a like it wasn't for YouTube. It was just them. They're a couple, and they went there, and they wanted to experience the feeling. And they're and they
Eliza's like, what's the point of going if it's not for YouTube?
he's like, what?
Yeah, like
but shits and giggles.
Pretty much, right?
Did they see something though?
No, but they heard stuff. They really heard. They just heard like somebody like trying to whisper to them, and like so they were both basically. They went in. They asked for. You should have. He's like the ghost is like. They're like, hey, little mama.
That's what was going through my head when you said whispering. That's why I giggled.
In my head, it was the ghost is whispering. You should have upgraded to the VIP tour.
You should have done this for YouTube.
Like and subscribe, please.
Oh man,
that's funny.
but I have like an honest question to ask. Something to think about this whole haunted stuff and ghost things is. We know that certain places are haunted, or we hear about from other people that certain places are haunted. You know, those ghost stories there. What if there was, I guess, a way to take someone to a place that's haunted without them knowing that it is haunted, and to see if they would really get that same feeling that people get, like you explained, saying that, oh, I felt this wrenching in my stomach, I felt, knots, and I just felt really weird. What would a real person who doesn't know it's a haunted place, or a haunted mansion, whatever it is, go to those places and still feel that kind of stuff? Or is it more so that it's played on because we've heard other people experience it, so we naturally are trying to psychologically experience it?
I definitely think it's a feeling. I definitely think it's a feeling. Like the more you believe, the more you're susceptible to just like feeling those, like you have an extra sense that is there to just like feel things, right?
Yeah.
But if you don't believe, you just kind of don't have that sense.
I feel like you could do that with the Queen Mary.
But it'd be crazier if it did actually happen and they started to feel, because they knew nothing about it. They started, it's just a regular place to go into, whatever. They think it's a scary maze or something like along those lines, not related to hauntedness, and they feel those things and they see that stuff. Then I'll be like,
That'd be an interesting experience.
okay, like
Take one each of the test
exactly.
subjects.
Like then it'd be like, something is done
test that.
yourself.
You can test that with
A&B
the Queen
testing.
Mary, right? Because like not everybody knows that it's haunted. So you take somebody who's never been to like California, doesn't know anything about like Queen Mary, and you're like, hey, let's just go check out this ship.
Yeah.
And then that's where you kind of test it out, right? Maybe we should take some people.
Bro.
But that would be crazy if they actually get freaked out, because then
That's
it's
what
like,
I'm saying. Then it's real, you know what I mean?
oh man,
Do you believe in ghosts?
I've had some experiences with some ghosts.
For real?
Wait, really?
I've had some real life experiences.
Wait, so movie you would come on a video or what?
I would what?
You would come on a video?
Wait, are you asking me to be a part of that?
I'm not comprehending the question.
Whoa. Can we see your Could you please elaborate?
Different type of studio. Different type of studio.
Can you use that another sentence?
Could you spell that for me, please? He's like, where the spelling bee?
I realized. Okay.
Did I get the
Do you want
definition
to come on the
of
next haunted house video?
Yes.
That's what you meant.
I have so many haunted stories. Honestly, I have so many.
Do you know of any good spot around here?
Oh, let's.
Black Star Canyon, Black Star Canyon,
already
but
did it,
like deep in the night, man.
That's why. Okay, that's what I was telling them. So I did it with just Josue. It was just me and him, so we didn't hike too deep in because it was just us two.
no, you got to go in.
But if you guys want to actually,
yeah, y'all.
If you want him to come, you have to let him go really far in.
It's the only way that it works. Wait,
bro.
Wait, what are you talking about? Are we talking about haunted house?
And then afterwards, he'll go to the haunted area.
But yeah, I want to hike all the way that goes to the falls. Like I want to do some type
yeah.
of like.
So that's what we've done. You see, like the bus that's flipped over and stuff.
Oh, I want to see that
There's some
bus.
people throwing rocks at us,
Oh,
but
shit.
there were no people.
No.
So like, yeah. There's some shit at Black
So
Star.
if you guys want to go again, I'm down to redo the video.
let's do
What
it.
is the
Wait.
story behind Black Star
I'm
Canyon?
down.
You guys want to go
Like me,
tonight
I
or
don't know.
We
What
can
is
go-
the
we
story
can go
behind Black
tonight.
Star Canyon?
So
I
you
don't-
want me- damn, you didn't watch my video, huh? Oh.
Damn.
Oh, dang.
I give a whole backstory in the beginning of my video, and then
Dang.
Oh, about Black Star Canyon?
didn't even watch the first minute.
I just
No, but anyways, so there used to be like an Indian massacre that happened there in 1833, and then there was the school bus that crashed. Everyone passed away, and then there's apparently Illuminati rituals, satanic rituals. There's a couple cults that like roll that.
This
area.
is here, like down the street?
This is in Orange, like right next to Disneyland.
You gotta check
bro.
out their
It's
Facebook.
right next to
page.
Disneyland?
Bro,
This
it's
is
literally
happening?
right next to Disneyland.
Bro,
Not right
what?
now.
Wait, what happened?
Like,
Never heard
it's
of this
20
before.
minutes.
Yeah, it's like in the canyons.
Yeah, but it's like a 20-minute drive from like literally the city
But,
to there.
but well, because I know Orange County pretty well and like mountain stuff because I like to explore that kind of stuff just naturally, like hike wise. And when I say hike, I don't mean like a hike that's populated by generation, but I hike like I go
You're
off
passing
into.
beehives.
Yeah. Well, we could
Oh,
do
yeah, she
that.
knows that. I was like,
Yeah.
well, let's go on a hike one time, and it was not a hike that she was used to. It's like, where's a beehive? There's no trail. That's the point of a hike, no trail.
When we say off
What?
the beaten
So,
track.
so that's what I mean. I'm really
Yeah, I mean,
I've
we
never
could.
heard of it.
No, yeah, we could do all that. Because it's just like I just didn't have a big group to go in because there's mountain lions.
and you
too.
were scared.
Oh,
And that's the danger possibilities. Mountain
and you were
lions,
slower
No,
than
so-
Josue then.
Yeah, and I have asthma.
And you were slower
You
than
know?
Josue, so you didn't want to be. Okay,
and I have
understand
asthma,
now.
so like I can't really run that far.
So you
know?
get left behind.
Yeah, dude. Like,
Exactly.
if I'm getting chased by a mountain lion, like I'm dying.
I'll go with
bro.
you,
Yeah.
dude. I'll go with you. No child left behind. I got you.
I'll have my
He'll just carry you.
I'll be recording every single second though.
So this is the backstory. Is this what you explained in your video? Like
Yeah, but if we do another video, I'll probably be like, so we said, fuck it, we're going back with a bigger group.
Let's go tonight.
If you guys want to go tonight, I'm down to go tonight.
I'm down. I mean, tomorrow's Martin Luther King Day. Shout out.
Shadow.
Boy.
Shout out to him.
Shout out our boy.
I wanted to actually mention there's a hotel called Cecil Hotel,
oh, in Seaside.
Yeah, I know.
LA. Have you done that?
I
Well,
heard
it's
about
closed
that.
off, but like,
Wait, it's closed
I
off?
think they opened it now, right?
Yeah, it's open now.
Well, that would have to be a spot I hit for sure. The only thing about LA, dude, LA is such a bitch on their filming. They see me walking with the camera, they're gonna be like, "Oh, you can't film here." But like,
That's the fun part, though.
well, no, but if like they can like kick me out, like revoke my stay, you know. And so like that, like I'm about to be low key, but like I want to film every single part when I'm in there.
Right.
Yeah. Just like put it in the bag and walk right in.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
GoPro it.
Yeah.
We're not giving him advice.
Oh, you get a stuffed animal.
Yeah, like a nanny
Oh
cam.
yeah. You can like put a little nanny cam in there.
Or even
that'd be
those
cool,
put it in the eye.
Oh, like the
Little teddy
glasses, the
bears,
little
yeah.
glasses.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta do
no,
that.
I'll definitely have to figure out something, but that'll be a spot I have to hit for sure.
Dude, there's a documentary about that.
Yeah. Hopefully, I'll have to go to the rooftop. Maybe I can sit in the water tank. You know.
Oh, wait. Isn't that the place
Maybe
that
don't
that
do
lady
that.
died?
Yeah, yeah.
And no one knows how she-
Spoiler alert. Yeah,
Oh,
basically
sorry,
she.
okay. Yeah,
No, it's all good. But yeah,
But
that's
that's the place,
basically.
right?
What was she doing in a water tank?
The whole story with the Cecil Hotel is about this girl who's like seen in an elevator footage, right? And it looks like someone is looking out for her. She's like running back and forth. She gets in and out. And that's the last seen footage of her. The next time they see her, she's inside of this water tank on the rooftop. And like a few days later, and it's
And they only
insane.
realized
Yeah,
it because
and
of the
also
water
they
tasted
can't
funky.
they can't find her for like a very long time, and then it turns out that she was in the water tank at the top of the.
And there's something
How did
about
they
like
find out that she was in the water tank.
because the water was tasting really funky, so they went to go check it. And the crazy part is that the only way to get in there would have been like for someone really strong to have closed the lid.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, how would she have done that herself?
Somebody probably put her in there.
So that's the story with the Cecil Hotel. But yeah, I think that would be a really cool place to visit.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to hit that.
would be dope.
For sure, yeah.
Wait, so we were talking about earlier. What is the deal with the Queen Mary? Does anybody here know? Like,
Like,
I have no
what
clue.
about you, man?
I
Like,
don't-
have you been to the Queen Mary? Like,
no, I've never been. I don't know anything about it.
Oh, really?
Wait, you
what's-
don't?
Why is it haunted?
Just a lot of
Because people died on it. For real.
suicides.
it was like a real ship.
Yeah, it was an actual ship.
No way, it's
and
a
then,
real ship?
They
no,
have
no,
a-
Why is it
like
real
it was
ship?
an actual like ship in like function, and then we bought it from England, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically like it was 100-year-old, 200.
But there were just a lot of deaths that had
just
occurred.
people had died over
Yeah.
time because like think about it, it takes months for the ship to go from like Europe to Americas, right?
Yeah.
So there's going to be old people there, there's going to be like people who like have health issues, so
And that's
people are just
also
going to
crime
end up
though,
The crew.
back in like
and then there's crime.
crime.
Yeah, I mean there's crime too, so
It's like Titanic.
it's just like Titanic, but it didn't
Yeah.
sink. Yeah, it's just
Well,
well, I'm just saying it didn't
Dang,
sink.
so
Whoa,
Like-
you don't get that.
Relative
You don't get
time.
that.
you gotta go there, bro.
It's a fact.
You gotta go there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, why
but
you gotta go there, bro?
I mean, you gotta
Jeez.
say that. It's got dark now.
Like, that's pretty dark.
This whole podcast is dark. What are you talking about?
Relax.
Speaking of dark, bro, I'll tell you guys my horror story. All right.
All right,
It's not really a horror story. It's more of a situation that arose. So
man.
I was in Chicago for a conference, and Chicago, out of all the places
Yeah.
in the world, I found a scorpion in my hotel room.
Oh,
found
I
a
heard this
what?
story before. You told me a little bit about it. Just a little bit.
You
in
found
your
a
hotel?
scorpion in
In
Chicago?
Chicago, Illinois. Yeah, I was there for a conference.
It's not even a desert area. Like you're like normally scorpions are
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
desert.
I'm well aware of that.
Why don't you shut the fuck up?
wait, I want to hear how the story
He was
progresses.
saying that for the shorts. It's gonna look really good in the clip. Okay?
He got the assignment. You can say it.
Wait, that's so crazy. You found a scorpion in your hotel room in Chicago, Illinois, and it's not even a desert area?
That's facts. yes. Yes.
See how much energy that has?
That works out so well for the shorts.
Wait, okay. For back to so you found a whole ass scorpion. How big was it?
It was pretty big.
Did you take a
It was
picture?
Really big. I took a video because
You took a
I started
video.
freaking out. This is back in like
How big? Like how big was it?
I'll show you.
Well, did it get bigger or like?
It didn't get bigger.
Yeah.
Was it a good or show?
It's really embarrassing, actually.
Was it a baddie?
Was it like?
It was a really dark scorpion.
It wasn't really like flexed out. Like
It was buff.
It usually
it
gets
was
a
like
li-
the most yoked out like scorpion I've ever
but it
seen
was
in my
just a
life.
little cold. Usually it gets a little bit bigger, right?
It doesn't get cold in Chicago.
How do you know?
It looked very like hard. Because it looked really scaly too.
Now what about the scorpion?
wait, yeah, I want to hear more about
That's
this.
like what I'm talking about.
Oh, you're talking about the
That's what I'm
scorpion.
talking about, the scorpion.
I want to hear more about the
Okay,
scorpion.
Thank you, okay,
I'm,
yeah.
there, I'm literally sitting there. I'm sitting on my bed and I'm just typing away, right? I'm like answering some emails, and I look to my right and I see like this little figure, and I'm like, whatever, right? And I look again, it's a freaking scorpion. So I jump out of bed, I scream like a girl, and then I get my freaking phone out and I start recording, and I'm like, there's a scorpion in my room, there's a scorpion in my room. And I called the front desk and they started laughing at me. And so like they were just like, what do you mean there's a scorpion in your room? And I was like, dude, there's a scorpion. Long story short, basically they go back in the history and they find out that there was a family from Asia that was in the room prior to
You are
myself.
kidding.
Yeah. This is how they justified it, because
Oh,
obviously that's
okay.
like a lawsuit waiting to
Right,
happen,
right.
And I didn't take legal action because, like, dude, shit happens, right? I mean, scorpions in the hotel room, totally normal, right? So
But not there, though. But
Yeah,
not
sure.
Chicago, no, I mean, Arizona. Hey, man, yeah, it's Arizona. What do you expect?
yeah, I was in Chicago.
Exactly.
Bro.
So
I mean, like, he-
And so they
Yeah,
said
he
the
was
family
flexing.
was from like Asia or something, and they must have had a pet. And I was like, wait a minute, how did it even pass customs? Because it's an exoskeleton. Like it would have been like. Beep, 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 beep. Like, So like I don't know, man. They were capping hard, and then they're like, "We're gonna offer you." I still had to pay for like my room and everything. They're like, "We'll offer you $500 so you don't sue us." And I was like, "Dude, like I'm not gonna sue you guys, but like this is an issue. Like
Just own up.
yeah."
Wait, but do you have a video or?
I
Like,
have a video. Right
okay.
There,
Wait,
so-
but did you take the 500?
did I take the 500? I did not.
Why?
I instead negotiated with them and I said I want. So I was there for 2 weeks. So I got 1 week for free.
Okay. That's better. That's
Yeah.
better. Yeah.
Valid.
Which is like a $2,000 value. 'Cause it was
Yeah.
like a really like.
Oh.
nice hotel. I'm not gonna say the hotel name because I don't want to defame them, but like shout out to. No, I'm just kidding.
No. Shout out to the Scorpion, bro.
So this is actually really embarrassing because I can't see that far. Is that the?
That's
the
the
speaker.
volume. Turn it up.
Okay.
There we go.
Dude, this
100%.
is sick. Wait, how long ago was this again?
This was back in 2017, so this is like 7 years ago. Yeah.
God.
And again, don't make fun of me.
gosh, that was
I'm
7
literally
years ago.
freaking out, guys. And like, just imagine yourself in my shoes, and this is like 7 years ago.
I'm about to laugh.
Wait, so were you like a? Can you see?
Oh my god.
Look, this is
Damn.
my hotel room. This is
No.
That's a scorpion. He was yoked out.
Looking down. Oh my god.
He started moving, man.
Oh my god. That's worse than a spider.
He probably just wanted to cuddle a little bit.
Fuck.
Damn right. 911. Did you press 911?
Wait, let's listen to what I say, man.
Oh my god.
There's a scorpion in my room.
He's so calm.
Please,
Bro,
Dude,
that's
what
so
are you eating
bizarre,
right there,
dude.
though?
And, wait, so you slept
the
in
pillow.
that room already?
Huh?
You slept in the room
I
already?
slept in that room.
Why wouldn't
I
you
am
change the
not
room?
scared of anything.
No, I mean this is before
But-
I knew.
How do you know it
scorpion
didn't
in there.
like?
Yeah,
already?
dude, literally.
I don't know.
Already.
Oh my
My jelly beans
god.
and I ran, bro.
It was right under the pillow.
It's scary.
Dude,
Anywhere.
that kind of gave me goosebumps.
Bro, I know.
I couldn't
No, and the fact that it started on the scorpion too, I was like
Yeah.
freaked out.
Is a whole nother
I got like
story.
arachnophobia.
Oh, damn, you look good.
Hey, looking good though.
I
Yeah.
need to calm down.
Ooh,
Calm
son.
down, but
He's gotten better looking, okay? I saw you
there's a
looking
calm down, he
scorpion in
said
my
you-
room, man. There's a scorpion in my room. Like, what?
This is so fucking freaking out.
So I just called them. They came and they couldn't find it. And then they finally took apart the bed, this and that, and then they found it.
Where,
They didn't believe me. They literally thought that I was on drugs.
You had video.
Yeah, I mean, they were just like, "Oh, did you bring it? This and that." And I'm like, "Why would I?"
Yeah, what the
What is the-
Yeah,
They
they
said,
were in
they said
denial.
you want a free room. You want the free week, right?
Yeah, in Chicago, right? Like of all the
Yeah,
places,
Chicago.
come on.
It's not even
Like,
Miami.
why-
Like,
yeah.
That's crazy.
It's insane. So like that, literally, dude.
oh my
Yeah,
god.
I've never slept in a hotel room the same day. So like, if you're shaking right now, imagine me, dude. Like my
Dude.
voice.
This
was
is
so
literally my hand right now.
Yeah.
Like I can't even control.
Man.
it.
just imagine.
Dude, hotel rooms are sketchy.
Oh.
shaking. Yeah, man. It was insane. Like I couldn't sleep for days. Like it was just like.
This just triggered my like arachnophobia so hard.
Oh, you actually have a
No, I don't have it, but now I have it.
So like the moral of the story though, like honestly, before you like when you check into a hotel room, check for scorpions. You know what I mean?
Oh, check for anything.
Break out the black light. Find all
it could happen.
everything.
Yeah, it could happen.
Crazy.
God, bro.
Man,
This is probably the
It was
scariest thing
buff.
I've ever heard.
It was really
It was
joked
fucking
out. Yeah, it was
blue.
too healthy.
It was so.
It was so
milk
well
as fuck.
fed.
Yeah.
It's all that pizza from Chicago.
All that cheese.
There's
That
a
deep dish.
there's a pizza rat in New York. Now we got a pizza scorpion in Chicago.
That's crazy.
So I've never shared this story with like a group of people or like even with the world because I've just kind of forgot about it.
Yeah.
And recently, Google Photos likes to remind you of all this.
Good
Good or bad.
Yeah.
So it was like, hey,
Fantastic.
7 years ago this day, and I'm like, oh shit, I should talk about this. So
Oh,
yeah, this
man.
Is,
Well,
kind of
everybody,
wild.
make sure that you check your rooms for scorpions. Movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
That's
great.
pretty important. Yeah.
Very at this point. Yes.
There's other creatures too. Like you never know what other there's organisms and stuff.
Yeah, there's all kinds.
Oh
of
man.
Dude, yeah, I'm kind of scared now. I'm gonna go stay in a hotel in like 2 weeks. Kinda
Oh.
Oh really?
Oh, really?
scared. Yeah.
Please share your
Tucson.
details.
Yeah, I'm going
Oh,
to
Tucson.
Oh, to go to your.
Oh.
Dude.
No.
You're
You're
definitely,
definitely gonna find a scorpion. Yeah.
So it
more
depends
odds
on the
there.
color of the scorpion of like which one's dangerous and stuff. So like
Yeah.
that
Oh.
that actually like I did some research on the scorpions because I was convinced that I got bit, right? Because I was like, there's no other way. Like I had to have been bit because
why you were in
spent
bed?
the night in there. Yeah. But I figured like I think you like die if you don't get treated or whatever, right?
And you were
like,
still alive.
so you can't like kill what's already dead, right? So like I'm still here, so like
So you're dead.
maybe I'm not,
He's basically saying he's dead inside.
Oh, maybe you're just a
that.
haunted presence.
or maybe I
He's just a haunted baddie, bro.
Away from Elias, bro.
I do like how hard that is.
He will pounce.
Let me elaborate. I'm trying to say maybe I didn't get bit.
Oh man, that is insane.
Cool.
Bro, he has some creatures in the backyard, bro.
Yeah,
Scary.
gophers.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
got
love catching
gophers.
creatures. I kid you not, when I was a kid and growing up, instead of me watching, SpongeBob, Fairly Odd Parents, or the kind of junk TV, I would really watch more like Discovery Channel. I watch all that kind of stuff.
are you laughing?
Animal Planet, and my dad had a house, his first house here in Riverside. I was always outside catching lizards and reptiles,
Yeah.
all kind of stuff, to a point that my mom would then stop me from coming in the house and say, "Empty your pockets." I'm like,
You would
why?
have creatures in your pockets?
I kid you not, creatures in my pocket all the time.
You just pull like a lizard.
Yeah, I'll pull a lizard. I'll
You
pull a
were
spider.
ballsy as fuck, bro.
Oh,
I
no,
swear to
there was
God.
one time
You would put them in your pocket?
Yeah, put in my pocket.
Same for later.
Well,
Remember that scene in
Because
Indiana Jones?
It's
Just
food.
coming out of the
I kid you not. And then
Puts it in the fridge.
No, I would just bring them inside because it was just cold outside, so I was trying to keep them warm. As a kid, I was like, oh, there must be cold
you were, like,
outside.
looking
So-
out for
Oh,
them.
this
Yeah.
was during the
Yeah.
winter time.
Like
Okay.
Mama Bear.
But then as I got older, I kind of got more a little devious, and I would have them fight each other.
Do you like wager on them?
No, it would just be myself and I, and that's it. Just think, I wonder who would win, a praying mantis or Black Widow.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god. Live Animal Planet.
I'm curious. Who wins?
Yeah, who does win?
Sometimes the praying mantis would actually win because it would actually get a good shot on the Black Widow, because the Black Widow's exoskeleton is not that tough, so it has a lot of claws, so it would instantly kill it. But if it missed, the spider, then I would see sometimes it would actually wrap around its arms or the whole center body and actually kill it. So it was always a mixture between them two. But the lizards would usually always win against the praying mantises, though. Honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they have a thicker skin?
So yes, they have much thicker skin, then the praying mantis can actually penetrate. So they would just be just leave it like that.
Just
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Because the praying mantis
So-
is like super thin, but it's like super like
Yeah,
it has
but
a super hard
I
skeleton.
didn't know praying mantises like rolled like that.
They don't, but when you have them in a closed setting and there's a thread in front of them, they're gonna always see. Again, I was a little cynical
I
with
thought they
it.
pray for you and shit.
Well, they're called praying mantis.
That's what I thought.
No, it's not pray like dua.
Okay, 'cause,
It's
like,
like
when I
pray
was a
like
kid-
a pray.
I swear to God, when I
You
was
know
a
what the
kid,
praying means? That they're
Yeah, yes,
No, when I
they're
was a
like
kid, I
predators,
thought that
prey
they-
and
Yeah.
predators.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, so it's like praying mantis.
Okay, so when I was a kid, I thought like
It was
praying
praying
mantises
No,
praying
same.
for you.
I didn't know
I
that.
I just cleared this up right now. Like, literally, I didn't know that.
This is an educational moment, guys.
I'm shook.
Did you also know that scorpions don't belong in Chicago as well?
I thought it was a normal activity. They're just walking around all the whole
Oh
time.
man,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have nightmares after that video, bro.
I still have
Dude, for real, like
nightmares,
I'm gonna sleep differently in the fucking hotel.
I'm definitely
dude,
fine with
yeah.
that fight.
Can you imagine that
He's gonna be the
crawling
one-
on you? Like that's so like
that.
hard, right? Like
No,
I would
don't
freak
even.
the fuck out.
Oh, don't even.
yeah.
And it's like you don't even know where to pick it up anyway. So it's
You
like,
can't
like
pick it up.
slide-
Like, the tail, like
Well, the tail comes this way, and then you got your claws.
and it's got the little claws. So
yeah,
it's
so like, well,
Yeah,
well,
you
technically you could pick it up from the back because the tail doesn't turn around.
no, you don't. I think it's got a 360 like groove on it.
Yeah, it's
You have-
the-
Damn.
Has a ball head on it.
You
so-
have to hold it. You have to hold it from like the ball point, so the poison doesn't get.
it
to
depends
you,
on
but
which
then,
model, like you know.
So basically,
It's like a
grab
gimbal.
the most dangerous part
Yes.
is the pincher or the tail.
The
No,
whole
the
thing.
tail.
The
The
tail,
tail, right?
tail.
That has
The
a-
whole
wait,
thing
wait,
goes
wait,
with
wait,
it.
wait.
With the
It's
poison
kind of like
on
when you
top.
grab it like a snake, right? Like you literally grab the snake by its head.
By
You
its
have to,
head,
Yeah.
It's not that I know. Jeez.
From experience, yeah. Huh?
No, I've never grabbed a snake. Jeez.
He has.
I have though, 100%. And tarantulas, yeah. all that
Yeah,
stuff.
with all that being said, man,
Jeez.
thank you guys.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thank
you
you.
guys coming to
Yeah,
Elias's
thanks.
podcast today.
Thank you guys for coming on my podcast.
Great
It's been
host, great
fun.
host.